Okay, I think we're back. That was weird. I just got dropped to 0. That was really strange. Alright, I'm gonna give it a sec just to make sure it's not gonna not gonna come out again or drop out again, but I am gonna take a real quick break. I might as well take a break here because I really need to pee. So I will be right back. Alright. I don't think much was missed there. Pretty much Emmett just saying, something about, Actually, you know what? I might just double check, just to be sure. Where that left off. Stop it. Kill you. Yep.
Source set. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over.
Right, because you think that I would... Okay, so I think there was, like, one missed line there, which we'll bring up. Oh, no, that was the last line. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there was, like, one last bit where it, had the line, that came up in the stream, at least. Long have I awaited, one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy, a resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. And I assumed, and I basically said that, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I haven't started doing anything yet, so, but yeah, Emmett basically saying, that, someone like that would be, of use to him going forward, basically. Yeah, and then make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again. Which I'm like, wait, now you're going to just shut up until we do something? Really? Also, there's kind of a problem with... Oh, no.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
All three, no doubt.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
True.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Unless he is that last one.
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Yep, and that's a reason for us to not think about what's going on right now and just charge headlong without solving my problem. Fuck.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in Right. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Oh my fuck. We're we're really not gonna fucking address it. I don't know if I like that. Every character here is really smart. They shouldn't be doing this. And I know, like, just before we went to bed, Reen and, Y'shtola basically said, oh, well, I guess we'll have to leave it up to Oriange, but, like, I think this is a little more important than that, guys. Oh. When did I get this? Was that one of the things I got from the last dungeon? Also, what? Am I already full again? Oh my fucking god. Go away. I'm gonna have to do another round of putting stuff in my goddamn... Bitch, you live like this? You damn right I do. It's not a bad hat, but it does not go with this outfit at all. Like, what did I miss? The whole stream. We killed the Light Warden of Armorang, so we're about to go out to Yulmore, right after I talk to Emmett. Yes, did my lesson provoke thought, giving rise to further questions? 3 of you escaped the Sundering, but what of those who didn't? Why, their very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we of 14. Why did that only now just click? Oh, I feel stupid. It's not an incredibly important point, it's just kind of me pointing at the screen going, oh, that's the number! But, yeah. Why, the very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. But I suppose this in itself bears explaining. So, the names by which you know us are not, in fact, our names. be it Elidibus or La Habrea or Igaeorm, all are titles of office, and when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren, and in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the self-same soul. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiac, whose souls he claimed in the beginning, who make the truest servants. Can I talk to... Okay, hang on. The number of game comes up so much in small details like that in the series. Oh yeah, no, I recall there being as much, but like it didn't click that that was the thing for this. Also, do I get to talk to Emmett again about this? Or can I like repeat all this dialogue, or does this go away? I don't know why I'm being paranoid about this. Pathologic is like one of the only games that goes, no, you can't go back in the dialogue tree, but you can repeat it. Okay, good. So, then none would remain to raise up new Ascians, and our kind would eventually fade from existence. You would like that, wouldn't you? Well, feel free to dream. 'Tis no crime to do so. Yep. So what is your true name, then? There may come a day when I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser, but life is full of such disappointments. Heck. Like, I know earlier in the thing, I know earlier on, Y'shtola and Reen basically said, well, I guess we don't know what the deal is, we'll leave it to Urianger. But you would have thought that, like, you'd ask Urianger before we did anything drastic. Like, come on. This is kind of important. But no, the urgency of the situation is going to compel us to run in and get me hurt. Nah, full trust in his huge brain. I mean, he hasn't led us astray in the past. However, he also hasn't given us much confidence that he has something prepared, so... There you are, Aldine. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It has been a while, has it not, since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore? Since we faced Lord Vorthry, and I felt such fury as I had never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Vorthry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he, and he alone, is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies flooding back. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. If that is even possible. Whether he will accept it with good grace I did is another question. He won't. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. It is time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Aldine, as a precaution, may I ask you go first, to ensure that the path is clear? The closer we are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. He big brain, we trust fancy elf. Yeah, more or less. Got no other options at this point. Although, so one thing that I absolutely adore in some video games writing is like in-universe explanations for like the boundaries of a game's options for you. She looks completely different. Who would recognize her? I don't know. But one of the things I absolutely love is that, right? So, like, an in-universe explanation as to why a character, for example, doesn't, or, like, automatically says yes to something, or doesn't really disagree with stuff, or, like, doesn't have an option in certain scenarios. Like, there being an in-game reason as to why that is really cool. And I think one of the prospects of us being tempered is one of those things. I don't know why I just jumped on that tangent. There was a reason I was saying that. Oh, fuck, I can't remember now. Oh, yeah, it's like 2:11. Of course I'm falling apart now. We have been streaming for like 4 hours. Oh, who are you? Forgive me, it's not often we see travelers in Right, what with how dangerous it is hereabouts. I even worry for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard, and he's as strong as a Talos. He has been gone a good while, though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home? Oh, God. Popping off on a Thursday. What do you mean, popping off? I'm like... you missed me with that one, newest girl, sorry. Euless appears to have been awaiting your arrival. Excuse me, but you're the gentleman Alphino was travelling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Ah, Aldine. How lovely to meet you. My name is, Euless, and I'm the acting village mayor. I was hoping someone of your talent would pass through right before long. The thing is, I need to visit someone up at Stonegazer, but I'm afraid to walk the path alone. Do you think you could provide an escort? Sure. My thanks. I just couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back where a veteran band of hunters was badly mauled. Simply mentioning that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back memories of that grisly scene, which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But such does not change the fact that the roads are indeed dangerous. Pray, meet me on the path to the north and be prepared to fend off the wildlife. Where are we going for... Oh, okay. Sure. We'll do the MSQ stuff first. Wait, it was... No, it was the next one. Right. At least I'm high enough level for people to not be attacking me out in the open, which is nice. Vorth. You hail the civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. Agitated man. Lord Vorth, we hear, we obey. Ugh. Oh. Oh, heck. Oh. Okay. That was a really abrupt end to that. I really should have put something on that Aetheryte to... Wait, what? Oh. Right. Can you fuck off, please? Thank you. Okay, no, I have attuned to it. Good. Long live Lord Vorthry. Long live Lord Vorthry. Yeah, it would not surprise me if Vorthry is some kind of, like, primal or something. Like, he's either a Light Warden or he's a primal. Because, like, if he has the power to enrapture people, that's, like, the first thing that comes to mind. And I don't know if Light Wardens work the same. It seems like they don't, to be honest, but... there's a crowd out. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed the people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Y'shtola and Alizé are investigating as we speak. Well, let's wait and see what they have to say. A Feast of Lies. Ryanje is trying to make sense of the strange phenomenon afflicting the residents of Gate Town. Oh, so it's not happening to everyone?
Strange. Passing strange.
Weird.
By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthry's mind control.
I guess like one thing that makes this distinct from tempering though is that usually tempered beings like aren't robots. Like they like function. They don't just like stand and stare at whatever the hell is their god, you know.
The extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects.
That is also another thing.
It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I was meant to check the road. Why did you come here?
We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way.
The way is not secured! Have you fucking seen the town? I guess you were only trying to get close, but... like...
But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
Are you sure about that?
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city.
Uh-huh.
But there's something different about it. Its light is impure.
Uh-huh.
We need to get closer.
Oh.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Him.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
Fuck do you
While I was
think?
scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about, so I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me.
Oh, my boy.
After you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthry starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
It is like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. Not everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorthry after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see.
Can't Y'shtola? I feel like when we were back in Stormblood, when we were trying to figure out if there were any other people that were tempered by Sri Lakshmi, that Y'shtola could actually see that.
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Is there, like...
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles his stuff out.
Oh.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Okay. I was not expecting that. Oh. I mean, Newest Girl and Ryuzaki made the jokes before I could, but fucking God.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual.
But eat it
Yet
enough.
if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence?
Yep.
It would serve
That
to
makes
explain
sense.
why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
Yeah, so he's a Light Warden. Because we know that Light Wardens congregate around, around bigger Sin Eaters, so... that seems to track.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back.
Yep.
There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city?
Mm-hmm.
Many enter, but none leave.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that's what the Ascension is.
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorthri's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past.
Oh, did they talk about Ascension just now? No, they didn't. It was something that was talked about inside when we were in Yulmore for the first time. And it... So, it was to do with a woman who had lost her voice. And her, like, I forget the name of the ranking in that. But her master more or less, like, went, oh, I understand, look, it's fine. I'll put you up for Ascension instead. It's like, fucking, excuse me? Like, it very much thought, like, oh, you're gonna put her down. He's like, no, I'm gonna allow her to ascend. It's like, that actually sounds sinister, given Sin Eaters and whatnot. This is an interpretation, like, this is a conclusion I came to. I don't know if the game's actually, like, explicitly said it, but it certainly seems to be leaning in that direction.
Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
So, no concern for me? No? Alright. That's gonna be a no for tonight. Yeah, we're getting into it's too late time. So yeah, we're gonna have to see the assault on Yulmore tomorrow. Who has time for you? They're feeding people Sin Eater. Look, the game doesn't move forward unless I do, so nothing will happen so long as I don't do anything. Right, so on the weekend I do want to try and get back into Ace Attorney. There's already things scheduled. There's already things in my schedule for that at the moment. I want to play 14 tomorrow. Depending on how things go, though, I might also take tomorrow off. So I'm a bit up in the air whether I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. Or for as long as I normally would. We'll see what happens. I definitely want to stream. It's like, yeah, I do want to, but yeah, I should stop going in circles. Yeah, but I think on nights I'm going to still be doing 14, and then probably going back to the schedule I used to have, which is like, what was it, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday night streams, Ace Attorney on the weekend, and then maybe a little bit more around the same time I do during the week, because I am back to work as of Monday, which sucks, but I had my 2 weeks off. So, yeah. I think that's about it. That's about all that's going on right now, stream-wise. Could also play Hades tomorrow night. Again, it depends on how I feel and, like, what I also want to get done during the day, if I get much done during the day. But, yeah. Also really sucks that we fucking missed out on, like, an entire night of streaming with no interruptions, but to be pipped at the, but to get hit a snag, like, 30 minutes before the end. But that's the internet for you. Well, that's Australian internet for you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.